Magical Mystery Cure. Season 3, Episode 13. Basically, I have nothing to go on here, at least from this picture. I'm sure the description will tell me something, but not reading it. She looks angry, though. I don't know. And then Mystery Cure, so this could be like a mystery episode. There could be... I always say this, there could be something. It's not like it's a lost cause, and there's no way that they could make anything interesting. But I seriously doubt that anything interesting will come of this. Oh, jeez. Though I guess one thing. So from I Hate Everything's video, that's like one of the main things that just got me just fascinated with this weird community. One of the comments in one of his videos that he pointed out was saying that season 4, the end of season 4, is when the show gets good. So that means, in theory, the show should stop being terrible after this episode. Obviously, this one's still gonna be horrible. Of course, I still have the movie that... The Equestria Girls movie, that's gonna be... I don't know what that's gonna be, because there's... It could just be, you know, a simple plot stretched out into, you know, 40 minutes or 100 minutes, however long that thing is. Or it could actually just be something really interesting. Like, they could do what Disney does with all their TV, like, show movies, like Sweet Life on Deck, and, I don't know, what's the other one? Wizards of Waverly Place. Those movies where they just everything gets really dark for some reason, and, like, really serious, and just completely changes the tone compared to the show. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna watch this episode now. And I'm gonna fall further into badness. Hey, you got the bright ass... Oh, fuck, it's a song. Oh my god. Right into the torture this time. Oh, does that actually cut out of the song? Wait, what? Okay, so that could be... This could go somewhere. So they switched their marks or something? So I guess, like, each of the characters is gonna try to act like the other one? I don't know. At least that's, like... It's, like, somewhat of an actual idea, you know, based on these characters, because the marks are so important. Oh, okay. Yep, she's supposed to... there's another song. Fucking hell. Okay, there's some, like, animation stuff. It's kind of a creative idea, I guess. And so here's Pinky. Okay. That's like a really different singing voice for her. Okay, so the song is pretty bad, but I guess this is an interesting concept. This is, like, the kind of thing they actually should do, which is, like, play with the concepts. Okay, her voice is, like, completely different, though. The Rarity's singing voice is, like, completely different from the voice actor. So this one's going pretty fast. It's, like especially in comparison to all the other ones. Oh, okay, so that spell is what switched up the marks. This is the third song already. Jeez. This is actually, like, pretty sad. The song's actually not even that bad. Like, there's actually really good singing here and interesting instrumentals. It's got this, like, desaturated filter. Made it, like that was actually really, that was really fucking sad. Holy shit. She, like, really calmed down. Okay, then. So this is now very slow and very boring now. At least that last scene was really slow. So none of them are gonna listen to her. No, they actually are gonna listen. So is she gonna get her actual mark back? So I guess each character is just gonna go through each character remembering who they are. Wait, didn't they used to be blue butterflies? Or am I just being dumb? No, I think I'm just remembering it wrong. Okay, she's gonna get her mark as well. Like, I don't know, it's like, okay. There was that one song, and then it's like, now it's kind of doing the same scene, but it's actually like, progressing through them pretty quickly instead of just slowing down and meandering around. Well, this feels very much just like a Disney thing. It's just like Let It Go, but it's like slightly less annoying. Let It Go wasn't even that bad. It was just like overplayed to such a ridiculous extent. Okay then. It's actually more than 13 minutes in. It's weird, it actually feels like it's only been like 5 minutes. Now she's fixing the spell. Wait, what? Some crazy shit's happening now. Oh, she's gone. She's gone? What the fuck? Like, it's in space? Oh, is the whole spell thing a test? This is actually, like, being interesting. I guess this is kind of like an emotional scene. I guess, like, I don't have much to say here, but I'm not, like, bored. Like, normally I'm just angry by now, but I'm actually, like, interested in seeing what's gonna happen now. And there's been a lot more, like, creativity with the animation and things that they're doing. What the fuck is happening? Wait, what? Oh, it's just her teleporting back. Wait, what? She has wings? Wait, what? That doesn't even make sense. Wait, what? Oh, I guess that's a thing. Wait, what? She's a princess? Oh, there's Pinkie Pie's terrible jokes interrupting this moment. Okay then. So yeah, the show's actually going in a very different direction. Wow. Wait, what? You can't be crowned a princess. That's not how that works. You either marry into the throne or you are born from the queen and king. I mean, it makes enough sense, but it's just like, whatever. Okay then. Is it just gonna end there? I mean, this has gotta be right at the end. Okay then. It's like a story. Liquid pride. It's also kind of an interesting detail how Twilight constantly has her wings out instead of like having them rested, because I guess she's not used to having them. It's like a little detail, and so nothing's actually gonna be fine. What the hell? What the hell did I just watch? Was that made by the same people? Like that? What? There was like a series of events and different scenes that progressed the plot. There was like emotional moments, character development, things happened. There was... What the fuck? Like, I'm having the same kind of feeling I had after watching, like, Cutie Mark Chronicles, because, like, this is what is this, the 65th episode? And this is only the second one out of 65 that's had anything that's been actually, like, had, like, a substantial plot or whatever. I guess the wedding kind of had a plot. I don't even know what to say. Like, oh my gosh, there's so many things to say, but I don't know where to start. So I'll just, okay, so the plot. So Twilight goes out of the house and sees that, what was it? It was, for some reason, Rarity is controlling the weather and she has Rainbow's cutie mark. And then turns out they all have switched cutie marks except for Twilight, and that was because she casted some weird spell that Celestia gave her. And then she has to go and fix everyone's marks by getting them to remember who they are. That makes her realize how she can fix this spell, and then the whole spell thing was like a test by Celestia. And then she, I don't know, turns into a ball. I don't know, she like gets transported to this weird dimension space place and then comes back with wings, which, I don't know, I guess it makes enough sense. Then what happens? Then she's like coronated as a princess, which, I mean, that's not how princesses work. You either marry into royalty or you are born from royalty. You don't just do some magic bullshit and then you're like, oh, you deserve to be a princess now. Whatever. I mean, it makes enough sense. I mean, it's just, you can just say that that's how it works in this universe. And yeah, that's the episode. There was this song that was actually like had intricate instrumentals and like good singing. Like, it actually sounded good. Like, what? There was a bunch of other songs too. I mean, all of them were forgettable, but they at least weren't irritating. Just kind of your generic upbeat pop song. I guess this also kind of felt like a musical. Just all the stupid songs constantly saying everything. But like, there was a bunch of things that happened. I mean, I think normally they would have taken this episode and stretched it into like 3. The first episode would have been Twilight fixing all the marks. Then it would have been like her going to get coronated and then actually getting coronated or something. Like, but they actually just put it in one episode, which is what makes sense. It was like at a good pace. There was a bunch of interesting animation stuff. Like, it wasn't just the characters standing around talking. It's like almost every problem that I've had with the show was kind of fixed here. Or at least this one episode. I mean, obviously it doesn't fix any of the other episodes. Those are still fucking horrible. And it's like you do need a lot of episodes to build up this kind of climax, but you don't need just 50 episodes of just complete garbage. They could have made those episodes interesting. I think that's everything I wanted to say. But yeah, this was like actually a good episode. I cannot believe I'm actually saying that. Like, I think I was starting to get like a headache and just starting to get sick of the show. I was like, oh my gosh, just gotta watch this shit again. But no, this was well written. This was well paced. There was emotional scenes. Things happened. It was like a real episode. I'm not sure what rating to give this though. Like, there was still the occasional unfunny part, and just there was some boring scenes that really just did not need to exist. Like, I don't know, one moment was during this like serious moment, Pinkie Pie was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so silly, and it just kind of interrupted that moment for no reason. So there's little stuff like that, but for the most part it was fine. I give this 7.5 out of 10. Cannot believe I'm saying that. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Now the real question is, is this just all going to be completely thrown away? All this like momentum and development, is this all just going to be completely thrown out the window and season 4 is just going to be like, we gotta learn more lessons about friendship? Or is it actually going to finally start being something of substance regularly? I don't know. I actually don't know. I could see it going either way, but I won't find out until I watch the next one. But I'm not doing that tomorrow I'm watching the fucking Equestria Girls movie, and then I'll start season 4. Fucking hell. What the the fuck? And another thing I forgot to mention, usually when I'm watching these, I start out, I'm like laughing at myself. It's like, oh, this is gonna be so dumb. And then I just slowly get more and more angry until the end, where it finally is over, and I just rant for like 5 minutes about how terrible it was. But this one, I started out angry, because it's like, oh, it's just a song right away. And then I got less and less angry as this episode went on. That's hilarious. What the